Hello. How's it going? It's time. Time to hopefully finish up Rygar. I don't think it'll probably take that long. It seems like we have like one dungeon maybe. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we're way behind. It did take me a while to get through a couple of the boss fights last week. So I would not be particularly surprised if it takes us a while to, or not takes us a while, but that if we still have a chunk of the game left to go. So, oh, there we go. Apparently, I have to press the X button to continue to load complete. Did not get a haircut. Need to. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Hey, Alex, how's it going? The lion statue. Did the Sonic convention thing you're doing happen yet? Where you put your art up? Or submitted your art, I guess is the better word. You physically went and put your art up yourself. Boy, I'm trying to remember where I need to go. I know there was like a where was it? There is this thing. I'm pretty sure this is not where I was going though. Yeah, Evil Power presents this from working. They printed it? Nice. Nice. You doing goof? You doing goof truth? There's that like weird vertical area that I need to get to. I'm trying to remember where that was though. I hope that I didn't like roll back to a save. Like, I feel like last week we saved. I really hope I didn't roll back to a save where we didn't beat that boss because this is looking like that right now. Because I don't think we saved there. I could have sworn we saved elsewhere. Boy. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens. Alright. Because we even saved up here. So, like, that much I know for sure. Because we...
The man who hit the heart of the lion.
Alright.
As long as...
I think I'm on the wrong save file. Because that is definitely further behind. Because we had to save after that, I know. Because we did the boss fight over and over again. So... we did beat the baby Hydra. That's why I'm like, that save file seems wrong. Because that is before the boss that we already saved, because we tried the baby Hydra over and over and over again. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I got mixed up because one said World 6 and one said World 5. I think technically we're on World 5, even though it's further along in the story, so... Did you, am I wrong in getting the impression that, like, Sonic fans seem, like, happier with, like, the Sonic Frontiers gameplay that's come out recently? Okay, yeah, definitely later. I feel like I've seen a lot more positive sentiment since the Summer Game Fest, footage after the first two sets of videos that IGN put out. Yeah, this is definitely it. Alright, so I'm trying to remember exactly what, because there was one path that went straight into, like, the next area. But I'm pretty sure there was, like, something I wanted to do here before I went and did that. I think this is the path that goes to the actual, like, next area, yeah. I think this goes to the actual boss place. I think this takes us up to the flying path. Yeah, because there's these things down here, and there's a gold one here. I don't know... Okay, that one I got. Easy. So how do I get this one over here? I can actually, can I just jump up here? No. I wonder if I could just get the disc up there? It looks kind of close, but not close enough. How in the world do you get that one? I don't think there's any way I can get back up this way either. They're happier now? Good. Yeah, I mean, people like to react quickly to that stuff, so... how it goes, so... I'm glad people seem to be enjoying it more. That was the impression I got, is that people were a lot happier about the later footage they saw. So I think I'm still a little mixed on the combat and the overworld a little bit, but I'm not opposed to it per se either. Just, it did not look particularly great to me. Yeah, I don't know how I get to that gold one. Let me see if there's another ledge I can jump down from up here. So there's that first ledge. I could probably get to it from one of these. Like from right here, maybe? I wish I could look down. I think I'm on top of it, though. Yeah, nice. New sequence of attack on the disc armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any of those charge moves I don't really like, to be honest with you. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Alright. I think that's all I really needed, so I think we can move ahead now. Which I think is this way. Let me save real quick, actually. Oh, did we fight something in there? I can't remember. I'm also hurting a lot. Some health would be definitely nice. So, I didn't watch the Final Fantasy event earlier, but I was pleasantly surprised to see that they announced that the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is coming out the next winter next year, which, you know, given it's Square Enix, you know, maybe take that with a little bit of a grain of salt, but yeah, I mean, I'm glad they're like moving forward on that. That was the fears that they'd go a long time without saying anything. So, which admittedly, I think 2020 is when that first one came out, so it's been a while already. So, hopefully get some extra health in here. Yeah. Well, I'm sure somebody somewhere will find things to be upset about, but you know, as long as the general fan base is happy, I'm happy too. So. Yeah, that's right. There's the gate that goes straight into the next area. Let me just explore around here a little bit. Okay, we got Harmonia's letter. You know, thinking about it, I have no idea how to, like, look at those letters and things like that. Okay, health. Cool, cool. I mean, yeah, developers are crunched all the time, unfortunately. I'm sure they are. Like, that's kind of the sound chunk of the future. The unfortunate reality of game development is that most of the time there's crunch. But that's how it goes. So I actually just played through Trine 3 over the on Monday. Monday? Yeah, Monday. I played through Trine 3, and that game definitely was rushed, the ending of it. It definitely felt that way, at least. And went and read on the Wikipedia, seems like that definitely was the case. This corridor reminds me of the Metroid Prime Hunter corridors. Oh, just... Interesting. So, like, time freezes when I do that? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that was 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing the fourth hit in the combo is kind of a pain. I think the heavy attack is still probably the best one, because it just tears through everything without any real need to aim that much. I was actually thinking, so I'm kind of like in a weird position right now where I don't want to be playing too many video games that I want to like talk about that much. Or at least not like, I know I won't like really need to do a video about. Hence why I'm playing Yakuza 3 right now, because I'm like, chances are anything that needs to be said about Yakuza has been said about Yakuza. It's a safe one. Very Super Mario World kind of situation. I'm like, I highly doubt anybody needs me to say anything about Super Mario World. I'll talk about it on the podcast because it makes sense, right? And so Sonic Unleashed was one of those games that I was thinking about maybe playing through. Right now, on my mind is Sonic Unleashed, EX Troopers, and Neptunia 4 Goddesses Online. Those are the games that have been kind of sticking out at me as like, maybe I will check these out. Are there invisible enemies here? Yeah, there definitely are. I can see them. All right. Are there invisible enemies? Yeah, I can see them. Oh, man. It is stuck with the heavy. Heavy just feels the safest. Just a nice round swipe. So yeah, I'm actually probably about 2/3 the way through Yakuza, or maybe a little over half. Maybe not quite 2/3, but getting there. I would like to try to finish that before I record the podcast, but we'll see what happens. I have Father's Day on Sunday, gotta go to. Not quite sure. I haven't really found like a work-life balance, and nobody's really checking on me about that stuff either, so there's a chance that maybe Friday I just spend a lot of time playing Yakuza 3 as well. So. I'm kind of not surprised people didn't like Yakuza 3 very much, though. Or at least did not like the beginning of it. It's a very different feeling game that I think today people are probably a lot more accepting of. But back then, people probably were like, oh, why is Kiryu being a dad, basically? So, because it is a much slower paced beginning to that game. And if the chapter numbers line up, I think it's like a 9 chapters long. And I think chapter 5 is when you go back to Kamurocho. And like go back to doing Yakuza thing. I mean, you're definitely like fighting and stuff. It's not like a Shenmue 1 situation where, you know, where am I going? This way? Not like a Shenmue 1 situation. I think I came from this way, right? Where like nothing ever happens, like early on, and there's like 5 fights throughout the entire game, but it definitely is more laid back, a lot of just like solving the problems that your kids have and things like that. So, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by it, and unfortunately, I'm a little sad that that part of the game kind of ended. But I haven't like played enough into the second part to say like if it feels different enough. I think that was my fear of continuing to play Yakuza games, is that they would all start to feel very samey. So. What is happening here? Ow. Am I even hurting him? Barely. See if we can freeze him or something. I guess we're gonna bubble him instead. Does not take any knockback, really. Oh, the ground shaking got me. Ow. Something like this. Play it pretty conservatively. Dang. Oh, I'm like standing in like some blood pool or something. Oh, there's a save point here too. Oh, jeez. Ah, dang. That's a bit of a run, actually. I'm glad I saved. But yeah, I need to be a little careful on that boss, I think. Because I have to go through that whole section to get back to him. Alright. Yeah, this way. And I think it was the back center had the, I think there's like some other stuff in here too, so let's just hit everything, yeah. I think there's a letter, I think there's like a sound thing. Some kind of other pickup in here, I think. Got the health. Maybe it's just the EXP drop. I could have sworn there was one of the, like, paper thing in here. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, hello. Where are we? This looks familiar. I'm guessing this is like a place I've been before. Okay, it's just like back down here. Okay. I felt like there was like one of those red dots up there, but I'm probably wrong. Or at least it'd be kind of a pain to sit there and like try to find it. Try to keep an eye out for it if I go back that way, but I think we're just gonna go directly into the door, so. Oh yeah, there's this stuff over here too. Ow! Stingy in my toes. Number of the parts of the stages, yeah. Yeah, it's technically like stage 5 or whatever. Yeah. I think this is like stage 7 here, though. I was reading, if you ever want, like, weird, useless knowledge on Dirge Cerberus, what is his name? I forget how you pronounce it. It's, I always say Shademp, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. But at least that's how I pronounce it. Shademp on Twitter. He was posting about, like, I think technically, like, one of the last chapters in Dirge Cerberus is like you go back to chapter 8 or something like that, and so it's technically chapter 8 even though it's no longer chapter 8. And then also, like, they don't call the last 2 chapters like chapter 11 and 12. They call it like chapter the last chapter 1, the last chapter 2, or some weird stuff like that. Weird things like that in games, so. It'd be interesting if they just were like making this fairly linear initially and then eventually added the exploration in, and so that's just like a remnant. I don't know if that's actually the case, but that'd be interesting if that was why it's labeled in such a way. Do I want to feel popular? Google us. Thank you. Hi, Hirachi G4. I'm just gonna hope that goes away, and I don't have to go ban them. Going to ban somebody on Twitch is a pain, so unless I really need to, just gonna leave it be, because I don't use the Twitch chat, so. I have been keeping the YouTube chat up in the background because we've had some problems with those the last couple weeks, so. Probably a boy. Maybe. Or a bot. Yes, bot sounds more right. As long as they don't spam multiple times, I'll let it go. Maybe they'll visit us again next week. Bam, bam, bam. I think I need 2,000 of this EXP to get my last upgrade. Almost there. I think I have an item that I can equip that like gets me more EXP drops, but I'm kind of too lazy to bother at the moment. Alright. Oh, this is the boss. Okay. Yeah, maybe we just play it safe. I say as I immediately get beaten. I was hoping that would be like fast enough that I could get in for a hit, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted to. Cerberus! I'm gonna focus on 2-hit combos here. Doesn't block every attack, but blocks some attacks. Do those blood pits start there, or they open up? I feel like they're opening up as the fight goes on. Oh, I didn't think about that, like the combo maybe being a good option here. It probably takes too long, actually. We're still not winning out on this, unfortunately. I guess there's also the option we could see if we can save during the fight. That seems unlikely, though. I switched weapons on accident. Definitely don't want that out. That move, man. I don't know how that didn't hit him. Doing okay right now. I mean, this could turn at any second, but I don't know if I could block that, but he didn't hit me, so lucked out on those last 2 hits there. Alright, let's save real quick, but I am low on health. Cerberus! Alright, is there any way to get health in this room? Not sure what's up with those weird blood pits there, to be honest with you. I don't think there's any way I can get health here. It kind of broke everything. Well, hopefully this isn't a fight immediately or something.
Can you hear me, Caesarion? Can you hear the voice of your foolish mother?
It is your voice. Are you all right?
You must forget about me. Cronus is attempting to take over my body. He will be revived in a new body.
This looks like a boss fight.
I am no longer the one that you can call your mother. My consciousness will soon be gone. I wish to die at your hands before I become what I do not wish to be.
Bless my Rygar with your blood.
Kronos!
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's an echidna, apparently. I am dying a horrible death right now. I haven't done any damage yet either, which is concerning. Okay, there's some damage there. I don't know what determines when you can do damage or not right now. Okay, a little more life there. Ah, boy. I hit him in the face, so I did some damage. Seems like there's particular windows you can do damage to. Ow. I'm gonna die from that. Alright, at least we got a save point. But yeah, it's a little rough because we have to break those boxes at the start to heal. I don't really know what the best move is at the moment either for what I'm trying to do here. Like, I want to deal with the spiders at some point because they seem to be very annoying.
It is your voice.
Okay, got the nectar. There's the spiders. Maybe just, yeah, just go for it. I think this is too slow. Maybe doesn't deal enough damage, and like by the time I get out of it, I'm very slowed down, so. That was kind of what I was thinking might be the best option, but it's hard to really kind of try to do it intentionally, so. The nice thing about this is I hit them and I also hit the boss, so. But it's just, it leaves a lot of room for me to start taking a bunch of damage. But like, look at that, man. Yeah, maybe this is the best shot we got. Oh, that's bad. Well, I got full energy, so might as well spam this out. Hey, Joshua. Cerberus! How you doing? You know what? Cerberus is a lower MP cost. I should have kept spamming that. That's pretty good. No damage, though. Hopefully this hits him. Okay, good. I think there might be another health drop back here, but I don't know where it is. Oh boy. There it is. Ugh. Man, no damage. That sucks. And spiders are still alive. Oh, this is terrible. I'm dead. Weaken your dad's truck? That's cool. See, is it like a 18-wheeler kind of truck or just like a more normal truck? There's a chance that did I just fall through the floor? There's a chance that I
Can you hear me, Caesarean?
wasted some MP as well, so I
Can
could
you hear the voice of your
abuse
foolish
that more. But by the time I looked up, I saw my MP bar was completely full, so I don't know how much I collected while trying to do other things without realizing it. Yeah, we got the first nectar at least. Oh man, it hurts so much. I think I saw the other health drop behind me, so I think it got grabbed. Yeah, I don't think that's a good attack on this boss, honestly. Damn. Getting chased. Ah! Alright, got something at least. What are you doing? Okay. Easy enough to dodge that one. I don't think I can do any damage that time. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Alright, now we're gonna go. No! I messed that up. I was trying to get it so I'd start spinning like right as the spiders were spawning. This might be a good chance right here. There we go. I think I kind of want to like angle myself between the legs and head. That seems to be kind of the best place for damage. It didn't go so well that time though. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay. Here it goes. Spin. Not really a good spot, but I hit him at least. There's probably some spiders alive. Yeah. Thought there would be at least one. Okay, here we go. Failed, but that's okay. Got some mana at least. Commercial truck? Cool. I used to have a uncle who worked on a commercial truck. He's got some stories about that. Wow, he just launched me back. Some very scary stories actually about like walking around like the edge of the bus as it was driving and stuff. It was like, oh my god, what are you doing, man? Jeez, he like threw me way back out. All right, I forget how to dodge this. I'll slide towards it. Nope, too soon. Doing it again? No, okay. Yes, okay. Gonna go here, gonna slide. Didn't quite dodge it. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember the exact story, but like I think he was like really low on gas or something and like didn't want to stop. And so he like just basically let the truck like drive on its own, and then he like climbed into the back to go. I think he was shutting down the freezer in the back to save gas, something weird. It was something weird like that. There's the health, I'll grab that. Ah, dang it. Just a little too late on that. There's some MP there, though. I'm like... gonna use it. Hopefully this isn't, like, bad. I don't know if it's gonna hit the spiders who are spawning now. Okay. Yeah, I know. Have a party on my body. Okay. Let's start now. Didn't do any damage to him. I feel like the Cerberus option here is the best when the spiders aren't annoying me. Let me see if I can, like, aim this. Yeah, they all kind of spread out is the problem. So I think this is still the best option I have. Whoops, I didn't want to do that, but okay. I'm pretty sure this one's a bust, but we're just testing some stuff out now, so. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go right into his armpit. Maybe like, maybe something like this. No, that pushed me way out too. I mean, it's not a huge deal because I gotta kill the spiders anyways, but it definitely is keeping me from doing the damage I want to do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got very close before, so it's definitely easily doable. Let's see, is this good damage? I don't think it really is that different. I think it's just a matter of like how close I get to him and how much I can stick in his armpit when I'm doing my spins.
Can you hear me, Caesarion? Can you hear the voice?
Yeah, it was a while since I did like a long car drive with my dad, and when I went to California, we chatted quite a bit, so that was fun. I forgot I need help. We're just gonna come over here. We might die immediately, but I just want to go ahead and take care of those guys real quick. So, damn it. Already doing it again. Okay, so that's like something that's happening from the start. It's not like he is specifically doing that at a point in his health. Which means that me getting caught in like some spot is definitely one of the approaches that I can take. Okay, I would really like my health, please. Thank you. Okay. Spin. Spawn like behind me that time. Interesting. I'm gonna come down here. Dang. I didn't want him to use that move. Could have been worse, I suppose. Alright. That wasn't bad, but I didn't do any damage. Yeah, this is the... yeah. Okay, maybe Cerberus is not as cheap as I thought it was, summon-wise. No. Miracle I didn't die from that. Or at least get hit again. Gosh dang it, those little spiders are the worst. Okay, spin. That was pretty good damage. Could have been better, but... Or I've had better, rather. I don't know what I'm doing. I was like standing in the back for some reason, even though he was doing the move I want to be up close for. Don't touch me. Oh, dang it. I don't know how I did so well that second time we did that fight. I like tore through his health a ton with the heavy weapon. It doesn't feel like it's doing that now. It does seem like the heavy weapon might be the cheapest cast though, so. Nice. I wish I was better at like appreciating nature. Sometimes I'm not as good about that. Try to think about it more. Try to get caught up in the moment a bit more. Alright, Spideys. I missed one. That sucks. Alright, do you think? Dang, he dodged all of them. I'm annoyed. Okay. You can spell. Okay, I think the spin strategy, it worked well that one time, but I think it was just more luck that I had gotten the hits in when I got them in. So I think I need to start rethinking this. Maybe something like this? I just am probably not going to do a lot of damage to the boss directly if I do that. Just going to hit the spiders and that's it. Maybe something like that? No. 2, 3, triangle? No. 1, 2, 3, triangle? Please? 1, 2, 3, triangle? I don't know why I can't do it right now. Yeah. Whatever. That's also very slow damage, so I probably shouldn't take that approach. I guess I could also focus on killing the spiders and just getting the energy and just doing this. It's a little slow, but... over here I can use. Ugh. A lot of dust to the face. Alright, here comes the spiders. Okay, that was not bad. No power-ups, but... combo wrong. Into the enemy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm not much of a nature person, unfortunately, but I get impressed by nature in video games very often. One, two, three, spin. That definitely kills the spiders. If I can get that on the actual, like, boss. 1, 2, 3. Like, I don't know why it's not consistent, though. I'm sure it's an input I'm doing. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'll need to try to get that consistent real quick, because like I think that's a good strategy. I just have to like get it so I can actually do it every single time I try to do it. Because right now it feels like I get stuck. So 1, 2. Oh, that's the wrong weapon. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3. This is what I want. No, 2, 3. Like that right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How about 1, 2? Is it 1, 2? It's 1, 2. That's the problem. So 1, 2. No. Okay. So I do 1, 2. And then we'll drop this right under the dragon's head. Hopefully suck the spiders in. And then hopefully that does damage to the dragon as well. So. It seems to last a pretty long time. Alright, and we'll go try to grab that health as soon as possible to start.
Can you hear me, Caesarion? Can you hear the voice of your fool?
Oh yeah, nature in games, yeah. I definitely like playing Yakuza 3 with Okinawa. I was like, this is really beautiful. It made me be like, I kind of want to go to Okinawa. I mean, I did also do that with like Yakuza 2. I went to Dotonbori. Just gonna do this for this particular combo here. Alright. So we're gonna do the 2 and the tornado. Okay. 1, 2, tornado. Alright. I didn't reach him, but that did kill the spiders. So that's a good spider killing technique at least. Okay, it does do damage. It does not do a lot of damage though. One, 2. I mean, at least we're getting the energy. Okay. Run into his armpit. 1, 2. Oh, they spawned behind me, dang it. There we go. I mean, it could have been better, but it wasn't terrible. I've not done a lot of damage, though. Just disappointing considering how many times I've already used spells on this guy. Alright, we're just gonna stick with heavy, I think, as much as we can. Right. The Sonic Green Hills got you. 1, 2, tornado. Being a little cautious here. Did his health go up? It feels like he got health back. Probably not, but that's what it feels like. Okay. What are you doing now? Okay. Do that. I'll just hang out back here. One, 2, tornado. Nothing. I mean, I still have MP left, though. So. It's a good song, though. I like this music. Okay. 1, 2. It's a tornado. They are getting like caught on his head, which is kind of interesting. I'm sure there's a much faster way to do this, but... I might try not to do the spin anymore. I don't necessarily need to, so... I don't know if that's actually the best way to deal damage. One, two, tornado. Nice. We're just gonna go for the typical combo this time. See how that goes for us. That didn't do us much good. Okay. One, two, tornado. No specials. One, two, tornado. Hey, 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 okay. Yeah. Maybe using the quick melee attacks for the best up close. Halfway. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I mean, it's fine. I just need to get closer. All right. One, two, tornado. On the right does not bode well. I'm gonna try one tap on R2 and see if that gets me to what I want. He's still alive? Alright. One spider is not something I'm gonna complain about, so. One, two. This is way late. Alright, here comes the laser beam as well. Okay, we're gonna try slide forward again and see if that works. Did not work. Maybe it slid a little early, I'm not quite sure yet. One, two, tornado. Okay, cool. Surprised we got that last guy, that was really late. That was very slow. One, two, tornado. Nice. I think I'm gonna stick with the heavy swing. I just feel like it does the most, although that was not that much. We got room to experiment. This is a fairly safe strategy, so as long as we just keep going and hitting, we'll be fine. I'll keep trying different ways. Well, I never really figured out how to dodge this. Yeah. One, two, tornado. You know what? Maybe I should save spells for that. Or at least make sure I have it. One. Didn't hit him. So we'll just kind of continue the farming for now until we get a decent amount of MP. Or they do the electric attack. Okay. One, two, tornado. Ooh, that was really close. No MP. Another one. One, two, tornado. Nice. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, more spiders. One, two. Ooh, this is really close. There might be another one. Yeah. I might not be able to get it in time. There we go. Okay, we got plenty of MP. Let's go ahead and go in. That was not good. I don't want to do Cerberus. That's a lot of MP. Alright, play it safe. Only got one thing left. If I get 2 sets of MP, I'll feel pretty happy. Okay. Good. Close. No magic. 1, 2, 3. Good. Alright, this should be it, unless I mess up. Like I just did. Okay, good. Rest in peace, mama. Oh, what you doing? What you stabbing for? Another boss right afterwards. I really, really, really would like some health. Alright. Nice boss fight. Nice boss fight. Alright. We probably gotta rethink some stuff of how that fight works. That was a very long fight, and I mean, it wasn't bad. It was slow. I think as long as we hold on to some MP to interrupt the thunder attacks, we'll be fine. I think that will be enough. That does suck, though. We're going to have to do that fight every single time we go to the next boss fight. This game is definitely very
Can you hear me, Caesarion?
intense on the boss
Can
fights.
you hear the voice of your foolish
Can you
mother?
feel the voice of your foolish mother?
It is your voice.
Is your voice. Alright. I need to start. Tornado. In there. Nice. Some health real quick. Tornado again. Perfect. I think we can go pick this up. Yeah. 1, 2, tornado. A little close, but we're okay. 1, 2, tornado. Nice. Ah, dang it. Tornado. This is facing the wrong way. I hope they spawn in a place where it's okay. Did not quite. Not a huge deal, but the side spawns definitely are annoying. And get a... Maybe I should like get over here first, because I feel like this is the area that I was doing the most damage before. So like when I do my spell, come to the like their armpit, and then do this. I don't know how I was doing so much damage before. I'm glad I did that because that was very dangerous. Or I almost took some damage there, so. Alright, we need to go back after this one. Alright. Good start, at least. I think we've only taken like one little bite from a spider so far. Okay. Tornado. Nice, right on top. Tornado. Hopefully this is not too early. It's too early. Oh, man. I'm going to try to stay more like on this side to hopefully be able to grab those guys a little easier before they come over. I think that might be the best. Because then if they spawn on the left, I still get them. There are spiders behind me, I'm pretty sure. Yep, a lot of spiders behind me, actually. Okay. Good. I want it to be over there, actually. 1, 2... Alright, cool. Just in time. We're not quite at lightning territory yet, so I'm going to be a little more generous on the magic using at the start here. That was okay. Spiders or breath? Okay. Get over here. Tornado. That's what I thought. I was way too left. Okay, we're gonna go right here. Nice, okay. This is probably okay. One more. I hate it when they spawn under his armpit. It just takes so long to die. Or to get free and then end up in my death pit. Not sure what determines which spell they use either. We're getting pretty close to the lightning territory. I probably should have held off on this one, but too late. Looks like sometimes I can hit both their hand and their head, so that is promising. I might get a lightning bolt here, unfortunately. I think I just maybe did a little too much damage. Oh, that hit me. Interesting. Okay, cool. 1, 2. Tornado. Nice, right on top of it. No mana, though. 1, 2. Tornado. That's pretty good. Alright. I have a defensive layer against a lightning attack at least. I don't think she's going to do it just yet, but we're close enough. I want to be stocked up. 1, 2. Oh, I messed up. Okay. That one. Okay. I mean, the damage is not so bad that it's terrible, but I don't want to be taking any damage, ideally. I think we have a whole other boss fight after this. Hello, you. Hold on to the last one. Okay, get out of here. I probably should slide to the right, honestly, more than anything. A lot safer over here. And slide up here. Nice. I fucked up. Ooh, that tracks you for a while. I'm not going to do this. Oh, nice, okay. too far to the right, but okay. That was really close. Oh, dang it. One got free. Oh, lightning. At least most of its attacks are not that good anyways. Okay. 2. Back off. Fighters, please. 1, 2, 3. No drop. 1, 2, 3. Alright. A scared one might have gotten free, but 1, 2, 3. That's good. No drop though. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure at least one got free out of there. Alright, let's get in this armpit real quick. Got 3 hits we can do here, basically. I'll probably take some time to farm a little bit more for the next fight as well. After this one, we'll do it. Okay. Should be able to get, we might need to do 2, actually. One, 2, 3. Hopefully not too early. Okay. Good. 1, 2, 3. I was off, but the fact that I was like just to the right actually worked out pretty well for me. I'll do 1 combo here, but ideally I'm gonna avoid get a full MP bar before I go again. I'll definitely use the spell to disrupt them though, but one, 2, 3. Oh no. This might work out okay. It's weird. Yeah. The only reason that worked is because they like spawned on their like back side of the circle, and so they like had time to loop around and end up in the tornado either way. This is bad. Great. Great. Now I'm below half HP. Okay. Just 1 more. Alright, we're going in. Third of our HP. Not where I want to be. And I don't know anything about this boss still. Other than that, he did dive and hit and kill me once already. That. I don't know what to do about that. And he's going to keep doing that. If he does it again, I'm using a spell. Okay. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this. He's very weak, at the very least. Oh, boy. That is rough to go right into a fight right after that one. Especially since it's so long and grueling. Let me look up some stuff for that fight. Let me see if we can figure out if there's a better way to approach this. Rygar, the legendary adventure. 4K long play. We're very close to the end of this game. This playthrough is like on the baby boss and at like the very, very end. So this is probably the final boss. He's got a really big health bar. Do I have a really big health bar? Oh, he's playing in widescreen and stretching the game. Okay, that explains that. So basically, what is he doing? He's doing the twister. So it seems like the twister strat is probably the legit best way to handle the spiders. I could go back and try to farm some HP. I think that's what I'm looking at doing right now. I just don't know where we're going to go. Hey, Mr. T, we're stuck on the last boss, but going okay. How are you doing? All right. So he's using the water shield to do damage there, which makes sense. It looks like I'll probably need to put critical hits on. Okay, and so what's going on with this last boss? Okay, you can't block that attack. We definitely want spells going into this one. Spells do a lot of damage. If you can go with like a full MP bar, you're taking out like well over half his HP before you even like start fighting him. Then you just have to kind of brute force your way through the rest of it, it looks like. Welcome to the old laptop. I still use my laptop from 2010 from time to time. 2012? I don't remember. I think it was like closer to 2013 because it was 2012, 2013-ish range because I played Final Fantasy 14 1.0 on it and it was a nightmare, but I did it. So I do have a tablet as well, but it's just not as effective. Yeah, so I think really the answer here is I just need enough resources when I get into the fight. And right now we are very short on resources, and we're expending resources that we already have on, what's it called? On the, what's it called? HP I'm already missing from the last boss fight, so I think we just gotta go farm some HP. And then just play it very safe, it looks like. Maybe put on the critical hits for the quick attack weapon. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything I can break down here for some health. So what was the issue again with it? Was it the Wi-Fi card or something that was messed up? Or can I break that? No. Anything here I can break? Not seeing much. Pretty sure I broke most of the stuff on my way down, so. It'd be lovely if I found another revive. What is this? There's like a blue dot here. It's almost like a save point. This looks breakable. It's not. There's some kind of blue dot here. Oh, is this like above the other room that has a save point? Is that what's happening here? Oh, there's like a path here. Interesting. I will take health if you have health for me. Thank you. That it? Well, I definitely want more. I don't think we need to worry too much about, what's it called? I don't need a save. That's a weird spot for a save point, honestly. Because it's like the beginning of the dungeon, so... And like you have a save point right before you get in here as well. Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi, that's what it was, so... Yeah, my old laptop, the problem that thing has is that the audio out on it doesn't work. So you can use USB audio, but... Yeah, and it's also very old too, so... It used to have overheating problems, but that was like one of the first times I actually like opened up something and like went in there and cleaned out the fan. I also kind of Not a lot, but I did break the fan a little bit. It's mainly just like the screws around the fan. I broke one of them off. But, can I break any of this stuff? That's breakable. This... No, that's the rubble that fell down when the boss went away. Is there anything over here? Ow. Not seeing much stuff that looks breakable. I'd like to stop burning myself, though. This the, okay, it's supposed to be back up here. Ouchie. Oh, hey, those are the spiders I've been killing. I've been killing your mother, apparently. Okay, there's that thing. There's a skull-looking thing there. Alright, that doesn't help me. Oh yeah, this was like a boss fight or something. Oh, that also burns. This just the dead end? I think it is. Ow. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to break in here, unfortunately. There's a hole here. It's the dead end. There's a cliff I can go up here, though. Or was the dead end this way? Alright, here's a box I haven't pushed. Alright! Well, hopefully we get some health or something from this. And hopefully we don't fall to our death. There are earlier parts of the game that we could also go and check where, like, I didn't move the boxes there yet. Okay. Is this like a multi-floor challenge dungeon? That's what it looks like. I mean, if they drop health, that's really all I need. I'm sure this just gives me like a rock that's like has a buff. Which might not be a bad thing to get. We can get all the help we can at the moment. Bam, bam. I wonder if this music is like based off the arcade game. This music sounds like a lot more upbeat than all the other music in the game. Stop bouncing. There we go. There's some health. And we could probably keep going. If it's just this, like, this is pretty straightforward. There's some other enemies. Well, most of the, like, minor enemies in this game don't really cause much trouble. So the boss is mainly more than anything else, I say, as I get hit. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Something about this music sounds like very DS-ish for me for some reason. I was looking at Kamimi's Twitter feed today, and she's playing that Capcom stock game. It's like the anime adventure game where you trade stocks and stuff. I forgot about that video game and like never really thought about it that much. And like in looking at the box art for it, realized this is probably a very ridiculous game. because it's probably a lot of melodramatic stock trading or something. And there's like a picture of the main character like looking intense while there's like a big set of text on the screen that says down with a big chart behind him. This might be a good start. Alright, I think we'll go with this. Who knows what's down there? I'm not really too concerned what's down there, though. Alright. But I think this is enough health to feel good, I think. So, I just gotta figure out how to actually get back to where we're going. Alright, this is the entrance room. Okay. This is pretty dang close to the dungeon. I just have to, like, go up here. Oh. I definitely have been in the mood to play some DS games recently, but unfortunately, I'm trying to hold back as I work on various videos and stuff. I want to get that Doraemon and the Knights and Bloody Ocean Bond videos in like good positions before I start diving into too many other games. I might play something like smaller and do a video on those, but it'd be something pretty straightforward, I think. So, but I don't plan to do that right now, at least. But it's been a good opportunity to just catch up on games that are more popular. Talking about Yakuza 3 earlier and getting back to that, hopefully, in the near future. And by near future, I mean maybe tomorrow I'll play a bunch of Yakuza. I'd like to finish it before the podcast. So, save. And that's honestly like a good place to go farm more health if we need to later. Those are fairly easy enemies. They can drop little health potions. All right, so we're just gonna start doing this. We're also going to try doing the critical hit disc. So, hey, just as a heads up, if you've got photosensitivity, there's probably gonna be a bunch of flashing here. So. Just to try to get as much damage as possible. Never really figured out what guard canceling did. Okay. Alright, let me save again, actually, now that I changed all those. Also did podcast editing this week, so the PCFX podcasts are pretty much done. The first part's been done for a little bit, although I need to kind of finish uploading them. And the second part, I finished the ref edit. I just need to listen through it one more time, probably. Filler likes to give feedback on those podcasts, so I'm gonna wait and see if he gets anything back to me in the near future, but not gonna stress too much about it. Right, 1, 2. I should have started on the right. It's okay. It's a good start at the very least, as is. I have full magic too, so let's just go for it. Oh yeah, I need to use my blue shield. Oops, well, it's alright. We'll live with what we got. Okay, and then we're gonna slide to the right, because the right seems to be the safest spot for the flame attack. Okay, let's get out of here. Break these. I think there's a energy thing over here somewhere. couldn't find it. It's alright, though. Get right here. 1, 2, 3. Nope, messed up. Oh, I did a lot of damage to him. Nice. I'm gonna slide into that. I shouldn't have, but I did. Ooh, that was close. I want this. I really, really want that. Give it to me. Okay, I'm gonna mess up from trying to get that. Like I just did. This is getting out of hand real quick. There we go. Nice. Alright. I really would like that, but players can't be choosers. Try to get over here real quick. Although I think the health is over there. Gotta be a little careful. I want to be able to pick up whatever health is left at the end of this. Okay, this spider's still alive. There we go. Tornado. Okay, what's going on? That. Get out of the way. Tornado. Nice. Okay, we're at cap. Let's go for it. I wish I could get that little flame there, but I think it's stuck in his foot. Oh, I picked it up. Nice. I'm way off on the side on accident. We will stop right before he dies, so, and get a full MP bar, because full MP bar is going to be really important for the next fight. Alright, save one for the electric attack. I missed terribly, but it's alright. Flame. Okay, get right here. Nope, too early. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I gotta be careful because that potion's behind me, and I want to try to keep it and not pick it up. If they do an electric attack, I'll go in for the attack on it, just because I need to do a little more damage, but I'm not too concerned about it. Still could use more MP. Nice. Okay. Electric or... Alright, I'm just gonna go in and hit him. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a slow boss fight. Otherwise, I do like it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this now. I really don't want to, but I'm worried I'll hit him and end the fight, so... This is not, like, a bad place to be in, though, right now, where we're at. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can do the damage on him without having to kill the spiders. No, not quite. We still have a heal back there, too. Alright. Alright. Really? Come on! I'm really annoyed right now. All I need is like one hit and I can't get it on him. I just want a full MP bar for the next fight. Like, I think the full MP bar is going to be more important than whatever... Please. Please. I'm facing the wrong goddamn way. Oh, I'm annoyed. Oh, come on. It's going so well. Yeah, I know you're gonna do that. Alright, whatever. We're gonna lose some MP, but Hopefully it'll be enough. First two attacks I don't know how to avoid, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spam this already. That was not nearly as much damage as I saw on the video. Okay, dodge that somehow. Let's see if this is more. I think he was using the earth attack though, is the thing, so. That's not bad. Alright, last spell. He's very fragile though, so like, as long as I... Oh, that was so much damage though. The double. Ice seems pretty good. I don't know why it didn't do as much damage as the other guys did. Maybe it's like a stone that like amplifies your attack or something. Alright. Well, hopefully this won't go so bad at the end when I try to preserve a little extra MP. I'm gonna not use the short-ranged attack thing. I'm going to focus on the heavy attack. Alright, whatever. I got plenty of HP to work with, so... I would appreciate if you stopped doing that shit, though. Oh, I need to go in and use my MP. I'm done. I need to figure out what the best combo is for this. Let's try the 2 and then a triangle. 1, 2. Probably not. Maybe 1 and triangle. It's consistent at least, but it is not a lot of big damage. I can do 1 triangle and then let go. And maybe do more. I don't know, that didn't really seem to do that much. Maybe just the standard combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, charge, special. That seemed to go pretty well. Just a little hard to track the charge on that. One, 2. I hit something and it stopped my attack. One, 2. That's good. No MP drop though. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think they broke the rock behind me. Yeah, you can do that. I'd like for you to be dead, so he stopped. 1, 2. Yeah, I figured that. Help would spawn. I could actually honestly use it at this point, but it's fine. We'll leave it there for now. Maybe something crazy happens and I end up with the other health instead. Nice. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Messed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was stupid. I waited way too long. I was hoping to get at least 1 charge in, but it's not a good idea. It takes way too long. And I can still turn around and hit him a little bit more. Alright. Some MP back. You missed absolutely nothing, Joshua. Just still trying to do this. We're pretty close, though. There's one move that the second final boss does that I don't quite know what to do about at this point. And all this damage isn't a big deal because I have this backup HP here, so... Wow. That spawned way behind me for some reason. I don't know where he is. We're gonna need all this HP. I need to really stop taking damage, so... Okay, we're gonna go in for one combo hit here. Okay. Start collecting HP. I'm gonna leave the other one for a second while we get a little more MP. I am gonna try to do it this way though. It's probably a bad idea. Damn it, damn it, damn. Wow, that was terrible. Alright. Alright, well, we're just gonna go in and just use our spell. I have the wrong weapon out, though. No? Okay, thank God. Okay. Little low on MP, but it's okay. Oh, scary. That's the damage or move that does a ton of damage. I'm scared to get close. I might back off for now. Okay. Okay, what are you doing? Out of MP, so might as well just go in for most attacks. Okay. That's not terrible right now, at least. Okay. Whatever you do, just don't do the crazy thing. This is not my favorite thing either, to be honest with you. We are so goddamn close, though. We are so goddamn close. There we go. Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
It's because you toyed with another's fate. You received no more than you deserved. Be gone with you!
Right. That was a rough... I mean, at least he was, like, super vulnerable, but yeah, that was a rough fight to put right after the last boss. I mean, that last boss is just a slow boss. It is a very, like...
Mother.
You go from going from, like, this really slow-paced boss fight into that thing. You're just like... Fucking kill him as soon as possible, or else you're gonna get murdered.
Yes.
Well done.
Are you alive, Mom?
I didn't mean to hurt you.
It's all right, Caesarion.
Or are you gonna die?
You are my only pride and joy.
Thank you.
Now, you must go. Please obey your mother's last wish.
Oh. That was a very, like, intense flip back death. The loss of her life punched her in the face. time is it? 8:40. Okay. Yeah, that took the majority of the stream tonight. That definitely took a lot longer than I thought it would. Hey, buddy. We're friends now. Mom is dead. Rest in peace. Happy Mother's Day. Oh yeah, I forgot you're somebody.
You must stay alive. Take good care of the princess and her people.
Rygar!
I have accomplished my mission.
Thank you for everything. I don't know how to...
Aww. Thank you for everything.
A fight and a victory are now inscribed in my memory and in history. But these new memories are different from those I had before.
I don't feel like we really learned much about Rygar other than that he was the daughter or the son of that one lady.
Who would restore peace and prosperity to Argus.
I guess he wasn't like ever missing any memories.
My real name, Caesarion.
He just kind of was like, all I've ever known is war. And so it wasn't like he had amnesia or something like that. Thank you. The Kao and Ondo? Maybe like Moby Games. See what Takao's done. Well, at least for Moby Games, this was the last game he worked on, although he got special thanks in Double Thirds as our dependable partner. See if we can find out anything else he's worked on. Ando. Tecmo. Can I find him on this page? Looks like he's in the credits for Monster Rancher 2. Data work. Oh, Ondo video games. It's hard because apparently some like architect also named Takao Ando, or maybe he's called Tadao Ando. I think it's Tadao Ando. Is apparently revamped the Kyoto HQ at Nintendo. So when you look up this guy, it brings up this guy who revamped the Nintendo HQ over everything else. So John Rygar, yeah, that is a very John Rygar is about right. That sums that up pretty well. It's a good video game though. I liked it. Pretty weak story, but you know, I didn't go into Rygar expecting anything great story-wise, so especially from 2002. Yeah, the game's over. Oh yeah, let's see if there's a true ending for this game. Yeah, we're getting this rad music. That means the game's over, so... maybe just check the game facts, actually. The easiest thing to do. This is old enough where somebody probably wrote a bunch of stuff on game facts. Get the sushi armor. Beat the game on legendary difficulty. I don't see any mention of those like stones that we were finding. Like the not the equipable stones, but like the hey, the stone of the future or something like that. Maybe, you know, there was like a gallery mode, I think. Maybe all that chunk of the future stuff changes the gallery mode. Yeah, I don't see anything in here that says what the chunks of the future do. Maybe like sound chunk of the future. Maybe that's like a music track you can listen to. SMT5. I hear it's good. It didn't get like the renown that I think some people were thinking it would, but CBAAADS. Had an S in the last area. Roaring Lion. One world mode is added. This one world mode. Hard mode is added. Pizza armor mode is added. You can play with pizza instead of disc armor. Pizza armor mode. ... Press L1 button during the Tecmo logo screen until it disappears. We want to look at this pizza armor real quick. Get some dominoes. Holding L1. Oh, you can choose the world you want to do. I'm still holding L1. Give me the pizza armor. Good evening. Pizza time. Oh, I don't have the other discs. Let's, we need a, go to another thing where I have powers and stuff. I must see the pizza. I guess I could just restart the PS2. Yo, no idea. Got this. You got Fancy Star Games have pizza gear. I think Fancy Star Games literally has Domino's stuff in there or something. I went on Twitter for some reason. I don't know why I just did that. Shouldn't go on Twitter while I'm streaming. Oh, L1, L1. Pizza armor, pizza armor, pizza armor, pizza armor. Alright. So can I go into pizza armor mode in my old save file? Because I just want to see what the different pizzas look like. Alright. So we got like a pepperoni and onion looking pizza. I don't know what this is. Like, it kind of looks like asparagus and peppers. And that's like onion and shrimp or something. Alright, flying pizza. Nice pizza armor. Alright, let's go look at the gallery real quick, too. Might have pizza for lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna try not to eat pizza. Try not to eat as much bad stuff right now. So I was thinking about meat buns today. I was like, oh, meat buns are so good. I would love to have some meat buns today. Yeah, apparently they're coming to Xbox and PlayStation 5 and PC. So everything but Switch. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? I think it's weird that they're not coming to Switch, but Sega is always doing weird stuff. So I don't know. Um, but I think that's cool. I probably will never play any of those, but I assume it's just all concept art. Yeah. Hello. World 2. Mr. Rygar himself. That looks pretty close to what those areas look like in the game. Anything of interest in here? I don't know. I mean, this is definitely neat to look at for sure, but I won't do that on stream at least. What else we got? Oh. Theater, I assume, are just all the existing cutscenes. Sneak peek for E3 2002. All right. Let's take a sneak peek. Are they digital only? Yeah, it should have been like a collection or something. Although I don't know how much they're charging for each of them. Really cool.
Legendary warrior.
See if we can spot any differences. I don't know how long this was before this game came out. All right. All accurate so far. All CG trailers. Not much gameplay in this EP trailer so far. I personally would want to play the PS2 version of Persona 3. While I totally respect what they did with Persona 3 Portable, and I know there's like a lot of good benefits to that game, I like running around the world, and it sounds like the PSP version of that, they removed that stuff, so. I think we're only gonna get CG trailer. I don't think we're gonna get anything cool. I was really hoping we'd see some gameplay and there might be like some small differences we could pick out. But, yeah.
Rygar, the legendary adventure.
I wonder if that's the exact same voice clip at the beginning. Alright. I assume these are all just the cutscenes we've already watched. Yeah. And the music. Alright. Music is now playing. Music is now playing. All right. You guys know what time it is. Let's talk about this video game. Is my camera shot okay? It's fine enough. I look like a mess. Let's see here. Rygar. I'm gonna move my light so I can see this stuff properly. We're here. Time for the good. Crisis Core is coming back. Confirmed. It looks pretty nice. I didn't watch the trailer in its full, but I was in the middle of some stuff, so I didn't end up looking at it. But looks pretty good. I will probably still play the PSP version of the game, but it did look good. And it's coming to like pretty much every platform, which I was kind of surprised, including Switch. So I'll be curious what that Switch version looks like. So, but I'm really glad they're moving forward with part 2 of Final Fantasy VII at a reasonable pace. I mean, the first one came out in like 2002, or not 2002, 2020. So like it's still been a little bit, but for Square Enix, anything you can get out in 2 to 3 years, I'll take it, man. So, it's kind of interesting how close it'll be to Final Fantasy 16. So, yeah, it's time. Rygar. What's good about Rygar? I I really like the world design because it's kind of like somewhat open. Like it's interesting. I don't know. It's not like super open. There's lots of invisible walls and stuff, but like it's all kind of interconnected in a way. So maybe like areas are fun to explore. Like I just think it's really entertaining to walk around that world. For that. I also really like the diversity between the disc armors. Variety and disc armor. I have some stuff to say about how that's rolled out to the player. But good variety and disc armor moveset or something like that. The music. Good soundtrack. I would not say anything about the soundtrack like really. Variety between movesets. The combat's ahead of its time. Can you? I always have a hard time with this on like text, but like, can you explain that a little more? I haven't played God of War, so like I don't know per se. Like I kind of probably think a little bit closer to like Devil May Cry kind of thing. And this is definitely a different type of game than Devil May Cry. So I don't think that's like a great comparison that I make in my mind. It probably feels a lot more grounded than a Devil May Cry. Because Devil May Cry is very much like that character action kind of game. That was 2001, so it's before this kind of thing. The personalization. Oh, like the customization of the weapons and stuff. I didn't really find that I noticed that much of a difference between those. I mean, it does seem like there's some stuff there, but it copy God of War's combat wholesale. I mean, that's interesting. I don't know if it makes sense to put on the good inspired God of War's combat or something. Like, is it really ahead of its? I guess, what does it mean to be ahead of its time, right? It's like it got there before God of War did and everything, but like, I think it's just good on its own, right? Like, I don't know. And I think the game reviewed well when it came out, too. I think I would agree it's ahead of its time. I just don't know how I put that on the good for the game for that. Yeah, weapon customization. I'm a little mixed on the weapon customization. I'll put it on there as well. Or put it on there for now. But I might go against that. It was influential combat system. Huh. I agree with you. I agree with everything you're saying. I guess the kind of hang up I have is like, I don't know how I put that on the good list or something. Or how I would word that. Like, to me, it seems weird to be like, combat was ahead of its time or something like that. Like, I think the combat's good, and I think we can talk about why the combat is good. But, like, saying that it went on to inspire things, I think is weird to, like, put in, like, a review like this, I think. But, yeah, I think it is a great combat system for considering the standards. Good variety. I think I have some complaints about the combat and how it feels. But I think, like, specifically what I think about with the combat is the variety between the movesets, for sure. The halo of character action games. I want to put that in the words that I think praise the game itself and not sit there and talks about, you know, its place in history so much. I mean, I think that's valuable to talk about that, but in terms of like being an item on this list, I think it makes more sense to praise the actual like combat itself. So like what is good about the combat in this game? Like what came together with it? And to give you like a sneak peek into the bad part of it, what I think about with the bad part of combat in this game is that it does feel a bit clunky to use. Specifically with like turning in combat, there is a slow turn rate on Rygar, and I feel like that does a lot to hurt his individual, like his responsiveness in combat. I don't think that breaks the game or anything like that. And I think if you took that one thing away, I would definitely be a lot more positive on the combat. And there are good things about it. I think the variety between the moveset is a big thing. Like every moveset feels neat. I think Rygar's moveset is like just fun to use in general. So maybe like a good, like fun, diverse movesets or something like that. Maybe like fun and diverse movesets. Like, because I think that's really what we're praising here. I don't really want to say inspired God of War as a good kind of thing, or you know, said this is influential as a good kind of thing. Because that makes sense what you're saying, and it's true. I don't personally know like how true that is. Like the connection you're making is legitimate in my opinion. But I just think it doesn't really fit on this particular list. But I think it's definitely worth mentioning for sure. Like in verbally. I'm a little uncertain about weapon customization though, because like there are the different orbs and stuff, but like it mostly was like your attack goes up, defense goes up, critical hit goes up. There's the guard canceling, but unfortunately I never figured out how that worked. Like I didn't feel like there's enough information in the game that kind of explained how some of those things were. So it'd say guard cancel. I'm like, okay. And like there's the moveset list, and like when I went to look at the moveset list, like a lot of the moves didn't really seem to work in the way I thought it was. Like I don't know, but do you feel good about like a fun and diverse moveset, or is there something about the combat, Mr. T? Weighty combat. Yeah. Weighty feel kind of thing. I'm not 100% sure I think that's a good part of the combat, but I agree with you that it definitely feels weighty, and I think that could be considered good. I think that starts getting into like the weird like line between like, you know, you kind of have like the divide between people who like the weighty combat in Dark Souls versus like people who don't, right? Does this game have a good weighty? And I think if we say weighty combat, that might be at odds with my feeling on like the game not feeling like responsive in certain scenarios. Like it does feel like a fast-paced game, and it feels like a game that should have a fast-paced combat system, and I think it gets most of the way there. I don't know if the weightiness ever provided a benefit, in my opinion. It probably frustrated me more than anything on my personal playthrough of it, because there's a lot of times where I just felt like I couldn't really attack an enemy in the way I wanted to. Like you have the full combo, but you just have to like do a partial because it's just too scary to do a full combo most of the time, on like the bosses and stuff especially. I think the bosses are really fun. I think the game has really good bosses. We're gonna have to cut some of these here real quick, but I think good bosses is something that we can put on that list. Like feel a little weird putting variety, because I think we already put variety somewhere, or I guess we put diverse moveset, but boss variety, challenging and varied and challenging boss fights. It's too long, but you can do ampersand sign. Challenging boss fights. I think I want that on there. Bugs are gonna be a bad for me, Alex. unless we have like a major change on like the bug stuff. Like the bugs were the most boring enemy in the game. They were definitely just fodder. So, and there's a lot of them, and in a way that I think is not very good. It just kind of like the beginning. In the bad we're gonna get into. I think there's pacing issues with this game for sure. Weighty combat or something like that. That is satisfying. Is that like you rewording the weighty combat, Mr. T, do you think? I would want to, if we put that in, I would want to merge that with the weighty combat in some way, I think. And I feel like we maybe can merge like diverse combat or moveset a bit. And if we do stone variety, I think that also could get, I think a lot of these could either get condensed down in some way, I'm thinking. They open. I would really want to word this area design thing a little better. What I like about it is like there's a lot of paths that kind of lead around in a way. It's kind of open in some ways, but it's also kind of locked down. What did I have in there before? Fun to explore. Maybe just fun to explore. And that is the core of it. It is fun to explore. The areas, I think, have a lot of like neat, like kind of connective tissues between them in a very like kind of maybe Dark Souls kind of way, where like you have shortcuts that kind of connect in with different areas of the game. But I think the big thing is it's just fun to walk around and explore different areas in the game. So. Weighty combat makes the simple act of hitting enemies feel kinest. I don't know if I can say that out loud. Kinetically? Like, I don't know if I even fully know what the definition of that word. I know what you're getting at with that. I just don't know like the exact definition of it. Please, sad. Okay, so like body weight. So I would say that's definitely very similar to weighty combat. I think weighty combat sums that up. I just don't know if I don't know if I consider that a good thing with it. Puzzles are unique. Were there puzzles really? I don't remember there being like a lot of puzzles. I could be wrong. There's like some platforming challenges. It was mostly like walk around and just like press the button on the horse heads and they turn. And then defeat a room of monsters. I think probably more than anything, like navigating around the world and exploring it was probably more of what's happening there rather than puzzles. So I'm gonna exempt the puzzle thing, but I think I generally get what you mean. I think that fits under the kind of area design. Okay, so let me get soundtracks out of the way here so we can just kind of have it placed in a convenient place while we kind of condense these down. Sorry. Oh gosh. I'm gonna probably sneeze again. I'm gonna try to mute before that happens, but I'm currently doing some stuff with my hands. Do this. I'm just say diverse movesets. Boil that down. I always kind of hate putting the good and then good soundtrack. Strong soundtrack, maybe. Diverse moveset. Weapon customization. Alex, I'm gonna take off weapon customization. I understand what you're saying, but like I just don't really feel like it had a lot of impact, and I can't think of anything that would convince me otherwise. I can definitely like understand Mr. T's like weighty combat thing, but like the weapon customization, like it's there. It just doesn't like feel like a strong aspect of this game, really. Me personally. I'll if you're cool with it, we will leave weighty combat on. I'm a little worried about us having some differing opinions on that and having kind of a conflicting point there on the review. But I think like what you're saying value-wise is that like the actual weight of like hitting things with the disc and things like that, right? That I can see the appeal of that, and I would agree with you. I think the bigger challenge I have is the weighty movement of Rygar. is not like a strong aspect of this game. It's more of weighty, and I guess maybe that's the combat. So maybe the problem is more of just like stiff movement, not so much combat. So, all right, I'm gonna go to the bad. Let me know if there's anything else on the good you guys want to do, but let's go ahead and move over there and start with the bad. All right. So yeah, stiff movement. I just think it's a little too hard to move around and aim at times, and like it's just not quite responsive in the way you want it to be at times. Pacing, the game starts off very slow. Lack of variety in the first half. It's a very, very slow starting game. Not a lot of like diversity in enemy design, not a lot of diversity in bugs, yes. Not a lot of diversity in the player's moveset because you're kind of stuck with the one discus without a lot to do with it. You just kind of stick with the 1, 2, 3 combo over and over and over again for probably the first 2 or 3 worlds, which kind of sucks. And even when you get the heavy disc like isn't super valuable initially. It gets a lot better though, for sure. So I think that is a huge downside for me, is the lack of variety. Challenge is a little uneven for sure. I think they need to find a better middle ground between enemy encounters and boss encounters. The fodder enemies were way too easy. Bosses were very difficult in a way that I did enjoy, although it was kind of frustrating. There are some parts of the boss fights I don't like. Maybe that's something that we could put. Yeah. Maybe that's something I put as like, lots of invulnerability on bosses. I do not like that aspect of the game where there's just long periods of time where you cannot damage the boss whatsoever for no real strong reason usually. This doesn't really make a lot of sense why you can't, beyond just the game doesn't want you to do it at that time. Anything else? I think that is covering most of the stuff I had problems with this game. I think somebody mentioned something bad earlier. Was it you, Joshua? Music is pretty good. I think that kind of comes with stiff movement, Alex. It is like stiff, like, I guess maybe I should elaborate with stiff movement like that. I would say that's stiff movement in terms of like turning before like attacking. That is not be able to really react much during combat. You're kind of locked to what you're doing, which could be viewed as a good thing depending on how you want to approach it. But there's also the platforming aspect of the game. I don't think the platforming feels particularly good. I don't think the disc grapple hook mechanics feel particularly good. Lack of enemy variety. I feel like it got better in the second half. So like I feel like that beginning part for sure kind of encompasses the enemy variety. Like I'm not super opposed to it being giant household insects or whatever. I am opposed to it being all like caterpillars and that's it from the first half of the game, or like the early on at least. That's what's the main focus. And they even later on they still are kind of a big thing, but I think it's less of a problem later for sure because they diversify or at least mix different types of enemy groups into them a little bit. So I think that kind of fits under the lack of variety in the first half. I'd say leveling up doesn't feel particularly satisfying, but I don't think it's like bad enough for me to put on this list, so. But yeah, I think that probably fits under the lack of variety in the first half. Challenge a bit uneven, lots of invulnerability on bosses. It is a pretty weak story. I don't think it was a bad story, but it was kind of just like, whatever. This video game could have had no cutscenes and it would have been just as good. So there's some goofy dialogue lines, but it's like not frequent or goofy enough to really like super jump out at me. So yeah, I think saying it's like a weak story's a good weak story and characters. I think it's like a good way to approach it. There is some charm, I think, to its approach to that stuff, but I don't think it's like the strength of the game at the very least. So I think I can agree with that. I think I'm good on this. How you guys feeling about these? Anything else you guys want to add on to these? Joshua and Mr. T? Untitled Chapter. I'll leave that under weak story and characters, I think. I think we can probably keep it under that. But yeah, I think there's definitely a weaker story. I don't think it matters that much, but I'm happy to put it on this list, so. Not sure how much it tried to have a good story, but it definitely tried to have a story, that's for sure. So. Alright, let me go ahead and save that. Looks good to you? Got nothing? They baited a sequel? I guess. I mean, it kind of ended. You got the lady was there, the guy was there, they're both alive. Mr. Angel Man flew off into the sunset. Something like that. That all seems pretty reasonable. Alright. We're here. Got a little bit of reorganizing we gotta do. It's okay though. Make it quick. Hopefully. The good. Right there. We got bad properties. Go into invulnerability. Bosses. We can probably shorten it to just that. It'll be okay. And then shift this over. 3.5. 4 stars. Where are you feeling, Alex? 4? Let's see, where am I feeling? I know I'm at least 4. I know I'm there at least. Alex, he said 3.5 maybe, so you're thinking maybe closer down here, like happy to very happy. Leaning more on 4. Yeah, I think I'm leaning more on 4. I think part of me is leaning towards here, but I think realistically probably what happened is there were times that I felt like a 5-star, but there were also times that I felt like a 3-star, but ultimately like the experience overall felt like a 4-star. So like I feel like there were times that I kind of could have gone either way, and like I could see the argument going to a 4.5 on this or a 3.5. But I think a 4 is just like a really good solid middle point for that. Right there. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I think 4 is pretty good. I think it's the highest rated game we've had so far. Rygar, the best game we've ever streamed and reviewed at least. So yeah. Like it's kind of interesting because I would not say the game like stands out as anything like super crazy, but like it's just like a really solid and good video game. And you know, maybe has some impact on God of War. But I just think it's like a really good video game overall. Definitely struggles in some spots, but is really solid. So all right. Well, I think we can go ahead and stamp this then. So let me see if this actually works right this week. So I'm going to hide me. It actually, I think it reviewed pretty well at the time, Joshua. Like, I think it's just one of those games that kind of just disappeared with like the early PS2 era. It's not so much that like anyone disliked it at the time. It just was like, yeah, I think, because I think it reviewed well. I think we're like probably within the range of reviews. Let me see here real quick. Rygar. I wonder if there's like a Metacritic score for it. Yeah, 83%. Pretty dang close. Play Magazine gave it a 100. Imagine the visual pageantry of Devil May Cry, populated with the characters of Dead or Alive. Okay, I don't think a single character in this game read to me as Dead or Alive, but you know, sure. I did not read his full review. Maybe he's got a point. All right, let's stamp this thing. I need to go away. Where am I? Gone. You need to go away. Where are you? Gone. This game is an American video game. I have the American version. It's a Japanese game, but but yeah. All right, and then where is my stamp? The stamp. The stamp. You ready? 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 We did it. We Rygar. We gave a game a 4 out of 5. Finally. What time is it? 9:21? We got some time to play some Crazy Climber. I don't know if I've ever heard of Dave Halverson. I'll have to look him up. Yeah, it was pretty dirt cheap. I think I got it for like $5 at a local store here. So I don't think it's a rare game per se. So, but yeah, it's a good game. It holds up. I think just some stiffness to the controls a little bit, but nothing you can't really deal with. A little uneven in certain parts as well, but pretty good video game. All right. Crazy Climber. Let me think how I need to switch over to that. I think I can just come down here actually. Give it to me. Give it to me. I never quite cleaned up my setup for switching between games, so this game is weird. The menus on the Wii and everything look stretched, but when I get into the game itself, it looks like it's 16 by 9. So I'm gonna turn the sound down. It looks very loud. And then let's see, we're in 4:3 mode. So I need to get this into 16 by 9. Do I just want to remove this, or do I want to do something like this? Or this? Something like this. The Wii game, so it doesn't quite fit in perfectly, but you know. Hey Alvy, how's it going? Yeah, we're gonna play some Crazy Climber for the Wii. Like 2007, so you know, pretty early Wii game. So you can definitely expect the typical early Wii game stuff. So, oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know much about that. That's interesting. I'll have to look into it. I don't think this game uses the pointer really, so I'm going to just stay where I am. Oh, did my nunchuck get all cut up? My nunchuck got all cut up. Alright, who do we want to be? We can be Jet. We can be, oops. Fox. Nietzsche. Or Murphy. I don't know what CCW is. This sounds very loud to me. Let me know if this is very loud for you guys. I'm thinking Nietzsche or Fox. That's who I'm feeling at the moment. Fox. Alright. Alright, got 40 floors. Infinity Dream. Brick house. It is quite loud? Okay. Yeah, it looks quite loud. Okay, we're down to like 43. Let me know how that is. Beginner level, Ironworks, Dark Castle, Stone Labyrinth, Starbase. We'll start easy. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't go through the tutorial again, or maybe it would be useful, honestly, but I'd rather not. This wired untangled. Kind of has a Katamari Damacy feel to this a little bit. Very motion control heavy game, so get ready. Uh-oh, we got... Oh. Want to get over there? I'm not particularly good at this, so... I forget how to do the jumps. It's like... Is it this? There's like a way you can do like a jump forward, and it's like... kind of... Hello, bird. Are you gonna do something to me? Ah! I forget how to grab onto stuff. Okay. Oh, I'm doing bad. I also have never played the arcade Crazy Climber game, so I don't really know much about it. So this is my first Crazy Climber experience. Yeah, they're doing part 2 of Final Fantasy VII, Alex. Which is, if you did not know, Final Fantasy VII Remake is kind of a sequel in some ways. So. And let's talk about something different, but I think that's what we're looking at. It's weird. It's a very Square Enix thing to do, and I'm 100% on board with them doing it. I'd much rather them do that than do anything, you know, normal. Alright. Oh, man. Alright, I gotta get to the right. I forget how to do the forward jumps to the side, unfortunately. I think I need to be a little more proactive on... Oh! Oh! Ah! A little more proactive on climbing. Yeah, throw it again? Okay. Can I not jump that way? Forget how I jump. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully that didn't mess up my nunchuck. Alright. It got like caught on the arm rest on my chair when I pulled it up. I feel like the nunchuck might be not triggering as well as I'd like it to at times. I'm gonna try to do maybe this. Don't punch me. Okay. Yeah, I think I just need to be a little more forceful with the flicks and make them shorter rather than do this. I think I need bam, 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 bam. Final Fantasy VII R reached the end of Midgar, so it reached the end of Disc 1, basically. Ironworks. I've not lost any lives yet. I'm not really sure like those closing like brackets do. Oh god, hello. I feel like one of these opened, right? I think we'll go up here. Oh, hello. Oh, is that death? Alright. So it does 1, 2, both, and then go. Oh god. Get over here. I actually don't know if I want to do that. Maybe like... Oh, they close on your fingers. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe like right here. Oh. I don't know if I can get over here. Is that okay? Okay. Don't hit me. Thank you. Eventually I will. I don't think there's any online right now, so I should. It's a short game, too. I don't think there's anything to say about this game, really, but it's probably worth just, like, being like, hey, this is a video game you can buy. So... I feel like at this point, most Wii imports, if there's not a video on it, I'll go ahead and do something on it. I mean, you could definitely look it up and see it, but I don't think it was like a review on it or something. It's fun. Yeah. It's very much like family jockey territory of fun gimmick, you know? It's neat, kind of like climbing up like this. The jumping to side's a little iffy, but you know, it's fine enough. Part of me is like, maybe I should actually go play some Crazy Climber at the very least, and there is like a virtual console version of it, so, but, I'm gonna, oh, that's good. I thought that was a bad thing. I'm surprised I could go up there. Not sure what that is, but I'm going to wait for that blade to come. Okay. There's a guillotine up there. So those are good. I was trying to avoid those because I couldn't tell what they were. I didn't realize that was a thing. I don't know if there's a way I could have told that that was bad. That is definitely bad. Alright, well I guess that's rest in peace, Crazy Climber. Crazy Climber. It could definitely be a cool 4-player game as well, yeah. I will probably never play 4-player, but... Alright. Nichi. And then, what were we on? It was like the Dark Castle or something like that. And pointing this close is so hard. Yeah. 100 floors. The big thing is, like, I just don't know how much, like, depth there will be to this or something. Like, seems like it's basically like an arcade game. You play through it once, get a high score, move on with your life kind of thing, so. But it's a cute idea at the very least. I could see why they brought this back. Let's get over. Oh! Trying to see if I can, like, tell if the things shake a little earlier so I don't get the bats to grab me. Go. Okay, that opened up. Oh, that dropped the thing. Get over. Opening up there. We got a guillotine here. Oh, man, like that. I don't know if there's a way I could tell that was going to happen. Like, it does shake before it opens up, but it just feels very sudden. Ooh, that was close. Okay. What floor are we on? 62? Yeah, like, I don't know how I tell that's gonna happen. I feel like there's probably a way I can tell, but I just don't know. I mean, memorization, but... Okay, go. Really? Man, I don't know. I do not like those bats. There must be a way to tell. Like, I don't know how I don't know. Maybe they're just not looking far enough ahead or what. Alright, let's skip Dark Castle because bats suck. You can't increase the number of lives you have, so there's a good chance I'll like just brute force it through that. Alright. Stone Labyrinth. Oh, so is this old man version of him then? That makes sense. Wait, how did I get here? Did I do something weird? Let me not touch anything just in case. Yeah, I can tell the window rumbles, but sometimes I cannot tell like until I'm like right up on it. But yeah, maybe I need to just pay more attention. For some reason, the frame rate on this level is chugging. Okay. I'll try to keep my eye further ahead than I was before. Got a little itchy. Go to the left here. Just 10 seconds. Yeah, I saw some rock come down. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get hit. Gonna stop at the next one. Okay. Think. Okay. What is going on here? I don't know what this is. Fine. Okay. Yeah. I was dumb. I was not paying enough attention there. Okay, just keep going. Okay. Come on. Alright. Man, we're not even halfway up yet. Okay. Oops. All the way across? Oh, boulder. At least they don't seem to come down. Just need to make sure you don't go in it. Come on. Come on. Please, please. Yeah, when you get to the right immediately up here. Okay. Come on. There's like a diagonal jump, and I cannot for the life of me remember how to do it, unfortunately. That's bad. That's bad. These last stages do not, what's it called? I would need to get a copy of Rygar first, and I'm on the fence about that. And if I played through that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seemed pretty much the same. I wouldn't mind checking it out, but like from what I saw, it looks pretty identical. I wouldn't be opposed to looking at the motion controls or something like that, though. Yeah, sounds like Captain Falcon, yeah. Alright. Starbase. I'm sure this will only be easier. Alright. Left. Left. Thank you. Crap. Okay. Something happened there. I don't know what it was. I'm slowed down though. I think the fans slow you down. Come on. All right. Oh, this is spinning. Keep going. Grab. Yeah, for some reason I kept thinking this game came out on WiiWare, but it did not. So. Would have been a good like $20 budget release, I think, or something. Keep going. Definitely not making it to the top of this. I'll be very surprised if we are. Yeah, there we go. All right, then we'll try the endless one here real quick, and then we'll call it a night here. Yeah. So while I'm doing this last one here, so the games we talked about before, Hybrid Heaven, Hokuto no Ken. Although I don't think Electric Barrier's been here for a few weeks now, so. Might hold off on Hokuto no Ken until he's back, if he comes back. I think he was the one who mainly wanted to see that more than anyone else. I got Doraemon 2 for the 64. I forget if there's anything else that we were talking about, maybe. I wonder if the different characters matter at all, like if they have different stats, or it's just purely cosmetic. They feel all the same at least. Okay. So I'm guessing it's just like, maybe it connects to the different stages, like visually it changes at some point, but otherwise I'm guessing it's just basically the same thing. That's the main stages, but yeah, okay, so yeah, it switches into different panels. The Blob, yeah, the Blob would be one we could do. Hybrid Heaven wouldn't be too bad. I think it's like a 20-hour game, so it would be a longer one, that's for sure. The other question with Hybrid Heaven is, do we want to play it in 16:9 480i? The laggiest version of that game. Escape from Bug Island. I do want to play Escape from Bug Island. That is something that I would like to do. We have 3DS and DS stuff as well, though nothing off the top of my head. Oh, that's bad. I don't know how to get past this part. Maybe... yeah, maybe I just have to be quick about it. Come on. Oh, it's way too soon. That's a miracle. Hopefully this is fine. I got slowed down by the thing. The propeller. Yep. Ah, dang it. Don't know enough about Crazy Climber, but there's definitely like a diverse amount of obstacles here. Even if they all kind of largely do the same thing, minus the slowing down one. Oh man. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna go for it, but yeah, no. I don't think it's gonna work out. Let's go to the left, maybe. Go. The slide. Oh, surprisingly not. This is not gonna go well for me. Okay. Ooh. Right into the blade. Come on, catch. Oh, dang it. This is a really bad spot to be. Oh, boy. Gonna try to brute force it. Okay. Right. Wait. Go. Oh, man. Which is just a little easier to go side to side. Okay. One Piece Limited Adventure. That's a longer game, isn't it? I'll pull up the how long to beat for it. I would like to play through that game, though. An extreme would be a very good excuse for me to do so. Floor 100. We're almost dead. Alright, game over. That's all. Hey, they got a calorie counter for you. Burn those 7 calories. It's a neat game. Okay, so what do we say? Hybrid Heaven, The Blob, One Piece Limited Adventure, Escape from Bug Island. Were there any imports you guys wanted to see at all as well? We didn't really like super explore that angle super well with Time Crackers. How long to beat? Alright. The Blob. I think the Blob would probably be fairly short, right? 8 hours. Blob, One Piece, Unlimited Adventure. It's like 28 hours. It's a little over what I would like, but that might be a good candidate for like a game we play halfway through, then take a break, play something short, then come back to it. I'm kind of trying to be open to that idea, because I would like to play some longer games as well. And that might be the best way to do it. The problem is that if everybody hates One Piece Unlimited Adventure, and I'm 15 hours into that video game, I'm going to be like, I want to finish this video game. Escape from Bug Island. That's like 6.5 hours. Pretty short for that. And then Hybrid Heaven. Like 13.5 hours. So that's pretty short for Hybrid Heaven. Let me do a little skim here real quick. Got Covert Off, Nuclear Dawn, Deep Freeze. Elemental Gimmick here. And go. One Piece makes the most sense. Start that, get halfway through, take a break, see what happens. We beat Rygar. It's over. We have finished Rygar. We gave it a 4 out of 5, right? So we did. Yeah. 4 out of 5. It was a good game. I liked it. But yeah, we were playing some Crazy Climber in the meantime while we were waiting. So, or while we were just wrapping up here. But good to see you, Joseph. We were just deciding on what the next game would be as well. Sounds like maybe The Blob, One Piece, Escape from Bug Island, or Hybrid Heaven. I'm leaning One Piece right now. I kind of want to get that game out of my life, so that'd be a good game to sit down. It's a Gunbarian game as well, so there's like some interesting history with that, given they worked on, you know, Pandora's Tower. I've got Pandora's Tower that I still need to beat as well. I got most of the way through that game, but then my European copy stopped working. So I bought the US version fairly cheap, actually, but I have never watched. Well, that's not. I have watched maybe like 2 episodes of One Piece, but I think Mr. T's got you covered on whether you should watch One Piece or not. Probably there's been a lot of One Piece talk in the anime nights, so I'm guessing there's probably some strong feelings on One Piece here, beyond me. But I read the first like 2 volumes of One Piece, and that was it. I think. I like it did not go very far. Maybe like shortly after he like gets off the island he's on or something. But yeah, if I recall correctly, it's like a pretty early Wii game. It's like 2008, I think, or something like that. So not like the earliest. Maybe it was earlier than that. It was shown off in the initial Wii lineup. Where's the year on this? I very much remember like in the Wii like trailer or whatever. Although it has, oh, you know, this is somebody selling this afterwards, so maybe not surprising. It has the little like recycle thing. Somebody just swapped the case in. I would love a year on this, but I'm not seeing it. This is a thick manual. It's black and white, but it's thick, boy. Oh man, check out these little drawings for like showing the motions. Got a little Luffy with the hat on. I wonder if that shows up in the game too. That's cute. I will say that like the beginning of this game did not give me a lot of like inspiration for like One Piece's story and characters. It seemed very you know, it's a video game licensed game from like 2007 or something like that. Let me look up the year on this, because I can't find the year on this box at all. But I think this is pretty early in the system's lifespan. I ended up paying, I think, quite a bit more for this than I wanted to. I think oh, this case is cracked. I didn't realize that. I think I ended up paying like $25 for it, but the price wasn't going down for a long time. One Piece Unlimited Adventure. April 26, 2007, so that's like pretty close to launch window. First like handful of months on the system, so probably like interesting. Oh, there is a sequel called One Piece Unlimited Cruise. I didn't know that happened. It didn't get released in the US, apparently. Okay, Europe only. Interesting. I'm guessing that is probably a bit more expensive. One Piece Unlimited Adventure. Yeah, it looks like it's still about that same price range, 20 to 30 bucks, going up to 40, 50 to some degree. How about Unlimited Cruise? Ow. Yeah, I figured Unlimited Cruise would be more expensive. It's kind of all over the place. Oh, there's an Unlimited Cruise 2. Did they literally label this Unlimited Cruise 1 and Unlimited Cruise 2? Is that how they sold this video game? Interesting. How far apart were these? These were like, okay, so these were only months apart from each other. All right. So they knew what they were doing. They were like, all right, we're going to release both of these video games. Unlimited Cruise 1, or Episode 1, The Treasure Beneath the Waves. What a weird thing. And then in Germany, they sold it as a double pack. How bizarre. Okay, so Unlimited Cruise Episode 1. The Japanese copy's cheap, but that's kind of what I expect. I want the PAL version. Give me the PAL. Well, eBay is not playing nice. Okay, here's a double pack for $130 for both of them. In box. I don't know how accurate that is, but yeah, that's kind of weird. So, all right, well, if we're cool with that, I'm totally happy playing One Piece Unlimited Adventure and seeing what that's like. So, for the cartoon, visit www.toei-anim.com. For the game, visit. Okay, so they have different URLs on the back, depending on what you want. Unlock over 40 playable characters. Intense 2-player versus action. Battle through a massive 3D adventure. Alright, we'll play on that. We'll probably plan to take a break halfway through. Maybe play something a bit shorter. Or at least do something. Whether that be playing Dragon Quest Battle Monster Road or whatever. Something in between. A WiiWare game. I don't know. I didn't download the Magic Obelisk. I need to do that. So yeah. We'll plan on that. So I'm perfectly fine going in this completely blind though and not knowing much about One Piece at all. So that is fine by me. Yeah, DeBlob might make... DeBlob was like 8 hours or something like that. That would be short enough, although that is like a bit longer. Dewey's Adventure is an option. Yeah, we have options. We'll figure it out. We still got 15 hours of One Piece to get to. So, you know, that's going to be like, you know, 15 divided by, what's it called? 2.5, right? It's going to be, you know, 6 streams. So a whole month of One Piece. So we'll wait till we get there before we take that break. So yeah, but anyways, so yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. There's the so does it look like your laptop's gonna get back this weekend, Mr. T, or are we probably taking a break this weekend? While you respond to that aside, I've got the PCFX podcast coming up next week featuring Speedy Noel and Filler on there. Talk about various PCFX games. The week right after that, I plan to launch the second part of the PCFX podcast there. That's talking about anime industry relation to PCFX, talent that was kind of relevant on the system, as well as some general thoughts about like retro gaming like scene, caring about the PCFX if they ever will, what would be needed, you know, what type of people would be interested in the PCFX, stuff like that. And then I have a Unit FX English guide video coming up the week after that. So I made good progress on Buddy Mission Bond so far. I'm a little uncertain about how to handle it though, given that there's a Nintendo Direct possibly coming up at the end of this month. That's the rumor at least, and it makes sense at least to me that there would be a Nintendo Direct in this time frame. So I don't know how far I want to go. I might go ahead and just start pushing forward on it. I think if I have, I built the script in a way because it is a game that is still possibly going to get localized, I didn't want the video to be built around playing it in Japanese kind of thing. So I focused on Buddy Mission Bond on its own first and foremost, and then talked about playing the game in Japanese kind of thing. And hopefully that means that if the game gets localized in the future, that video is still worthwhile to some extent, even if, you know, you can play it in English kind of thing. So, but yeah, but if I do need to, like, if I'm in the middle of making the video and then they announce Buddy Mission Bond during the Nintendo Direct or something like that for the US, then I can very easily, you know, cut that part out, go back to the beginning and say, like, this game's coming out, by the way. So, and as long as they don't launch it day and date, I'd probably have at least some run up to be like, let me tell you about why you should play this game when it gets localized, because it's rad kind of thing. So yeah. So we'll see. I don't have confidence Mission Bond's going to get localized, to be frank, but figured at least keep an open mind about it for now and see how it goes. But okay, so nothing this weekend, but next weekend we'll be watching RRR. That sounds right. Also, it's Father's Day this weekend. Got your papa still in your life. Go spend time with your father Sunday. Have a good time with that. I'll be going over for dinner. Also thinking about cat recently. Given that I like have free time, like now I feel like more capable of potentially processing a cat in my life in the short term. And then once it's like a part of my life, it'll be easier. But that was part of the problem with me getting a cat before, was just like I was always up and on the run, and like trying to introduce a cat into my life always just like presented the pot like this whole like I'm gonna have to figure out all this stuff in the span of a few weeks, and that's just a huge roadblock for me. So that was one big reason. There's a lot of reasons why I didn't want to get a cat initially, even though I adore cats. But yeah, so I might look into that. We might have a new buddy that shows up on stream. So at some point, I got an extra webcam, so maybe I can set up a cat cam or something if I get the thing. Although I like with my setup, there's not really a good place for me to put like a cat tower by my PC. Maybe where my light is right now, honestly. I could like put this light over here and then have a cat tower in front of that. It'd be weird, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have fun. But yeah, please check out the PCFX podcast next week. Looking forward to sharing that with all of y'all. You guys. Bye. Have a good night.